Gerald, what do you think of the steps this defense has taken during free agency?
I think it's always great to have guys that have been in the system that you play. Coach did a great job of bringing in guys who have been in the system that we play, guys that have won games in the system that we play. So they bring a lot of experience, something we need. I told the defensive guys today, I told them, hey, get around those guys. You know, Coach brought them in for a reason. They know what we play because we're working out right now. And the workouts are great. It's always great to be in shape. But if you can't play the game, it doesn't matter how in shape you are if you're not performing. So I told guys to get around those guys that Coach brought in. He brought them in for a reason. We use those guys as a resource because they've been in this defense. They know what it takes to win with this defense. So it'll be very helpful for us.
Do you think this will be a better defense?
Yeah, of course. No, I think we're going to be terrible.
Gerald, going back to last year at this time with a new coaching staff, you guys were trying to figure each other out and know what they expected from you. How much different is it this year, having a year under your belt, and the excitement level this year compared to your previous years in the league for these conditionings?
Mine goes up every year because that's another opportunity I have to play this game I've been blessed to play. You see careers end all the time, you know, and I'm going into my 6th year. That's a blessing. So anytime I have an opportunity to come back and perform or get an opportunity to perform, I get excited. And the older I get, the more excited I get because if I'm getting older but I'm still playing, then, you know, that's a blessing. So just every year I get more excited. So
What do you expect out of George Johnson?
George to be George. And when I say that, George always had the ability to rush the passer. His years here, when I was with him, he could rush inside, he could rush outside. He played all over the field. But one thing he could always do is rush the passer. So that's why they brought him in. They want him to get after the quarterback. He was kind of bounced around a little bit, but he found a home in Detroit. And then we had the opportunity to get him, and I'm glad to have him back, man. Something I'll say about George is he's very focused when he comes to work, and he's all about business. I mean, yes, he'll have fun with us, but when he steps on the field, whether it's workouts, whether he's in the weight room, in the meeting room, he's all about business. And I think that's why he'll be successful. He's really going to help us out.
Gerald, this red streak in your hair, your idea? Did you lose a bet, win a bet?
No, I'm a grown man.
I know you are.
No, I'm messing with you. No, man, I need to give y'all something to talk about. If I did, I've been telling everybody, man, if I did something normal, y'all think something's wrong with me. I got to do something out of the box so y'all know Gerald is fine.
Gerald, speaking of defensive ends, Jacqueline Smith is a guy that burst on the scene last year. He didn't have the benefit of going to training camp with you guys or the offseason program. Spending, year 2 in the Tampa 2 defense with you and his teammates in this offseason, where's the ceiling for this guy coming off the edge for you?
Well, he's got a lot of talent, but that's really what made him successful was just raw talent. But now he has an opportunity to spend an entire offseason with us and really learn the ins and outs of this defense. And on top of that, he gets a full offseason with Joe Cullen. And that's just like the leap that guys made with Coach Cullen from last offseason until when the season started was a tremendous leap. So you got a guy with as much talent as Jack, and you give him a full offseason with a great coach like Coach Cullen, the sky's the limit.
Gerald, with the draft coming up, just how much anticipation is there among players to see who the number 1 pick will be and what guy will be here soon?
Amongst us in the locker room, we're not thinking about that because we're here now. So you can't really think about who's not here. We can only focus on who's here, what we have to do, and then when whoever we bring in, when the draft is over, we're going to welcome them like family and we're going to move forward. But honestly, today I haven't heard anybody even bring up the draft. And usually guys don't talk about it. It's kind of like, all right, cool. Now he's one of us. Let's move forward.
Going back to something you said earlier, our first-round draft picks, particularly guys in the top 5, are they ever really ready to be prepared for what they're going to have happen to them in the NFL as far as being handed money, expectations, the media pressure? Do you think guys are ever really 100% ready to handle that?
Nothing prepares you for that. It's just like nothing you can do can prepare you for a training camp in Tampa. It sucks. But you just attack at full speed and hope you come out alive. It's just that's what being a top 5 pick is, man. You attack at full speed. Hopefully, when you come out, you see that light at the end of the tunnel. When you come out, you still breathing. It's the same thing with training camp in Tampa.
How was your out-of-season workouts? Did you try anything new, anything you were experimenting with in terms of training techniques?
I don't know if it's anything new. I just doubled my regimen. I haven't been to playoffs, guys. Kind of sick of it. So all I can do is focus on what I can do better. And if I can be better, I believe our team will be better. So, I just doubled my workout regimen. My last 2 weeks of my training, I pulled 10 workout weeks. So by Thursday, I had done 10 workouts. And it hurt, but, it is what it is, man. These guys look up to me to lead us, and that's what I want to do.
Gerald, you didn't seek it out, but you are seen as the face of the franchise. Is there room for more than one face of this franchise?
I don't know. You tell me. It is what it is. Whether I'm the face of the franchise or not, I'm not going to stop leading. I'm just going to be me. Guys look up to me to be me, and that's all I'm going to be.
What are your impressions of Mariota and Winston?
I don't watch college football.
You do not?
I do not. I didn't watch the national championship. I didn't watch the games before that. I don't watch it. I mean, I got you guys talking about me coming up every week, so I got to focus on that. I can't really just be focused on college football. I honestly don't watch it. Yes.
Sorry, Jerry.
Go ahead. No,
What
go
are your
ahead.
impressions of Henry Melton?
Oh, that's my man. Henry's always had the ability to rush the passer as well. I think he's, if you look at guys who have switched positions coming into the NFL, I think he's one of the guys who's made a great transition. I mean, he went from a running back to a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. That's not easy to do, but he did it. And I think he's going to bring a different type of mentality we need up front. And he's got a lot of experience, and it's going to be fun.
How would you define the atmosphere here? You've been through so many changes in your career.
How would I
How
define
would you
what?
define the atmosphere right now with the organization? You've been through so many changes, and now you're going into obviously the second year with Lovey, but how would you define just the feeling in this place?
Yeah, guys just open-minded. Last year is what it is. We're not focused on that. We only looking forward. And at this stage right here, everybody's undefeated. So everybody has an equal opportunity to win the Super Bowl. And that's how we approaching this offseason. That's how we're going to approach training camp, and that's how we're going to approach the season. It's everybody's undefeated right now. What the record ends up being depends on what we do.